complains about nice guys not getting a chance, uses terms like Chad and Tyrone, creeps people out but still say, "I was just being nice," has high standards, but still complains about women choosing tall Chads and having unmatchable standards, when really, you're just being a bunch of clowns. Hey everyone, Xenon here, and welcome back to another Nice Guys video. Let's get started. So, women are hilarious. They reject men who were going to make them wives for guys that made them single mothers, then complain when they can't get a good guy. Sad truth about most women is that they don't want someone that truly loves them. They want someone that manipulates them. Excuse me, what? I'm pretty sure that most women want to be in loving relationships. What are you even talking about? My intentions will always be pure. I have no desire to be a shitty person. I am a sincere romantic gentleman, not a D-bag piece of crap. I wish someone would notice and recognize me more as a good guy with a good heart, compared to the trash and filth and disgustingly ugly garbage type of dudes that other people choose over me, thinking that's what love is. This whole world is backwards. Being an a-hole gets you what you want and get love they don't deserve, while being a good guy gets you the feelings of being alone and unloved and not getting the love deserve instead. It's honestly heartbreaking. Looking for a girlfriend. Truly the most respectful gentlemen talk shit about other guys. And nice guy rants like these are not gonna attract anyone. By the way, anytime the OP turns him down for a litany of reasons, or anytime they post a photo with their fiancé, he's sure to make a post about women choosing ugly, toxic, mutant D-bags. Make sure to be creative with the insults there. Mind you, he's never met my fiancé, who happens to be the sweetest and kindest man I've ever met. These guys love operating on assumptions. He's in a relationship, so he must be an a-hole. He's considering going as a toxic mutant for Halloween. Honestly, he should go for it. That is next level trolling, and I'm here for it. This next one is dramatic indeed. Don't be so dramatic, says boyfriend who punches walls. Looks more like she has been covering her ears to not listen to anything he had to say, so he had to punch the wall to finally get her attention. I'm a little bit confused. Are you analyzing a stock photo used for an article from a satirical online magazine? Let's all just take a moment here to appreciate how a completely fictional man can exhibit abusive behavior in a hypothetical universe that exists solely to mock this behavior, and someone out there will still bend over backwards to defend him, while also suggesting that punching a wall is a rational thing to do to get someone's attention. If you somehow think that this is a rational thing to do, then you need anger management help. Oh, here we go, a Reddit comment. It's kinda different when the average woman is delusional, thinking she deserves a multi-millionaire high-value Adonis of a man who provides everything she wants for nothing in return but being in her presence. Excuse me, average? It's hard to blame them though when the average woman has 500 plus guys in their DMs telling them how they're the most beautiful thing in the world and they would give them the world if they were her boyfriend, etc., etc. Not to mention every other average girl telling them they're a queen, a 10 out of 10, a boss babe, bad bitch who don't need no man but needs a man who will pay for her hair, nails, Gucci bags, food, car, etc. They live in a bubble of delusion, to the point that the average woman who should be giving this guy a chance believes he is so far beneath her that they would never consider him. I love how a lot of women in the comments are just like, where's my 500 men in my DMs? And my Gucci bag? And all that stuff that you mentioned, because the only one here being delusional is you, nice guy. And now we go to the YouTube comment sections. Always remember, the attractive a-holes are the ones who actually get the girls. Always has been, always will be. The nice guy thing will get you nowhere. You think this is always 100% facts? I don't know about that. Nah, that's BS. People just say that because they would rather blame women instead of the problem with themselves. Now this commenter is speaking facts. If only nice guys took a moment to think about their own flaws and how they could improve those, how they could work on those, they would be in a much better position. But instead of doing that, this nice guy replies, I didn't blame anyone, I just said the truth. People just don't like to be faced with it. This next one is absolutely unhinged. Yeah, abuse of females sucks, but it's also an educational opportunity when you think of it. It's a chance to learn what happens when you date douches and not nice guys. Trying to avoid censors, I see. Me in the pic, nice and single. Gee, I wonder why. And I love these comments. Dude has no mouth. And I still wish he'd shut up. No one will want to F her. Sad. I would not F her either out of mercy. I can't F that. So what do you know, guys are just like girls and will only select the top quality. I'm not effing that. Joking not, I will put a pillow over her head and F her like that, do her a favor, and then tell her she is a wonderful person after I F'd her. Later in life, with advancement in tech, they will just implant her a new chin. We are the good guys, the nice guys. I just wish the bad girls would understand when I'm trying to F them. Ah yes, so nice when you only think about one thing. Also referring to a woman as that, as if she's an object to just F and toss aside. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, then why not like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell? This next one claims he is the sweetest guy. This happened a few years back, and for context, this was the first time they'd ever spoken, and they turned off their read receipts. Do you realize how actually illogical that is? You were going to fall asleep so you didn't want me to think you were ignoring me? Do you see what I mean when I say women are genuinely just dumb and indecisive? I literally am the sweetest guy up until someone does something that bugs the F out of me, says the dude who literally generalized women the sentence right before that. And that's one of my things that I seriously find so annoying and sketchy. There was no reason to do that. If you did that now after just knowing each other, I can only imagine if you ever had something to hide or for just any other reason. That friggin' irks me, and I will 100% not feel the same. Simply how I am. You do stupid shit, you get a less sweet version of me every single time. Have a good night. Uh-oh, no more Mr. Nice Guy. It was just brainless and a very shady move. I've seen everything you can think of by women. I don't mean to sound like an a-hole, but I've been with and talked to more women than you'd ever believe. And guess what? I don't believe you. And over the phone stuff, Jesus, maybe 10,000? No idea. Unreal amount of women. I know how they work and how they do things. Every move has a purpose, and they all have similar traits. It gets old. I spot shit that you don't even know you do. I'm too smart for the little shit. I catch it all. There's categories of women, and I know how things play out every single time with certain types. I've picked up a few things already from you. The more I talk to you, if I do, the more I find out, and we'll just see how things go. But that, even as insignificant as it may be in your eyes, it's still a thing, and it is not a good thing in any universe, lol. It's shady, just is. But it's cool. I'm not mad. Just know it changes things for sure how I see you and the version of me you get. You could definitely get my genuine full self back, but like I said, I am extremely picky of who I let in, and I spot BS a mile away. So if you, for any reason, try and lie or be sneaky, just don't. It will never get by. Maybe a few hours, a day, or a week even, but it will always be found out eventually. Just an FYI. Here's the thing though, if there is a risk of bringing out this side of you, then it doesn't matter how sweet you may be otherwise, you're still gonna be considered an unhinged a-hole by many people. Unfortunately, a lot of girls/women are chasing D-bags that won't treat them right. I'm not saying this pertains to the OP, just a general observance. 8 to 10 women are chasing 8 to 10 guys who are only there for a pump and dump. While us 4 to 7s out here laying down over puddles, handing over our umbrellas, kneeling with hands over coals, and taking bullets for them. We accept this because we want them to be happy, even if they are not with us. Something here is not adding up, and if you are doing all these things for women who don't even want you, then you are just down cataclysmic. We are the most empathetic, the most reserved, but we are overlooked. We are out here waiting for our princesses and queens, but in their eyes, we are just jesters or serfs. Maybe because they want to be treated as equal partners, not queens. Just some allegories, but you guys know what I'm saying. I know everyone has preferences and looks and demeanors, but sometimes women will go search far and wide for Mr. Right and overlook the Mr. Right here under their nose. So you're saying that women will wait to find the right partner instead of just taking what's available? Or rather, who's available? Wow. Another YouTube comment, they always be choosing the guys that they hate and then are alone for life. I'm crying so hard right now, with sobbing emojis. Oh, well, here we go. On Bumble, we have ourselves a high-value man. Works in compliance and risk mitigation. My credit score starts with an 8, so swipe left if you aren't at least an 8. This high-value man knows his way around a Home Depot. If you play your cards right, your TV won't be the only thing I mount to your wall. Ah yes, such a high-value male that the first thing you talk about is your credit score. And Melly Mushroom says, I didn't know credit scores could go as low as 80. Wow, that's a new low right there. And here is some more generalization of men and women. Dude got almost 1,000 downvotes, by the way. So we have heard of only one side of the story. Women have tendency to criticize and complain on their husbands. Men are calmer and suffer in silence. What evidence do you have to support this other than nice guys and incel forums? Mothers poison children's mind for their husbands and they win because they spend more time with children. What we can know for sure is that this was a toxic mother. Happens in almost every single home. While man is toiling hard to maintain these wife and children, men really are considered thankless disposables in society. But it shows actual character of woman. Society needs to grow up. Most times people who are good at drama and politics win because good souls don't care about that shit. Excuse me, mothers poisoning children's minds? Like, do you think they're brainwashing them or something? Man, Nice Guy's logic is just on a whole different dimension. We go to Discord of all places for this next one. I never comment, but you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, spelled with 2 M's. I know you'll never see this, but I am the only one here who would actually treat you how you deserve to be treated, like the queen you are. But alas, you are probably already in a relationship that you secretly hate, but can't break free from due to family pressure or fear of physical retaliation from your so-called lover. Ugh, let's just get away from all this. DM me if you want to make the most of what we have left of this so-called life. Please notice me. Please. This is why Discord has the reputation that it does. Too many people on there are just down bad. And now here we go again with the Mr. Right. Is this Quora? Yes, it is actually. It's an answer to a Quora ask from a woman asking how to get her husband to stop being so aggressive with her in bed. Because somewhere along the line you made it known that that's what you like, or another girlfriend from as far past did, and that's what he feels you want. You like what all women want with all women, like the mean looks, the assertive, the confidence, the aggressive, the manly man, the he-man, the macho man. The Mr. Right, the woman have trained all men for what women want. The mothers teach the boys how to be a man or how to treat a man. The father listens to the wife or a woman and helps make it so, but when again man is not sensitive, you only have yourself to blame because you made him a man. You expect him to be a man, your idea of a man, it's what's hurting in the relationships. I'm not talking about bathing a man, I'm talking about sensitivity, feelings, creativity, softness, niceness, loving, caring, kind. Not macho man when women only go after bad boys. What do you expect when there's so many good men around? Only the boys see this and become mean bad boys because that's what women want, that's what they go for, whether they say they want it or not, or they end up going for it and leaving the good guy alone or a friend or just to hook up a one-night stand. But we'll be friends. I don't look at you that way, but we'll be friends. What does that do? It makes them be just like the bad boys. All one sentence. This person has never heard of the concept of punctuation. What is this dude even on about? Alright, just had to take a moment to process that last one, but we are back. I'm not painting all women as O fans, girls, lol, at the very least. Just this one with her trashy 304 story, and I have no problem with 304s either. I just won't marry them, and we're not gonna go the full feminist route where she paying half of everything, because we're both human beings and should be treated equally. But a girl who had self-respect, good morals, and takes care of me will get the gentlemanly treatment from me because she deserves it. And whatever, you don't gotta believe me, lol. Hopefully your man is doing everything you wanted in a man and is getting ready to propose to you. Fair warning, just like girls have the friend zone, guys have the bed zone. Hopefully you're not there with your man because he won't tell you if you are, laughing emoji. By the way, if you don't get what a 304 is, type it out in a calculator and flip it upside down and boom. Context for this one, a woman shared a story about a guy she hooked up with in college. Her husband insisted she tell the story, then try to force an apology from her because it was a trashy story. Then this guy commented that he must regret marrying an OF304. The thing that really got me was the last few sentences, as if women treating men like friends is comparable to men treating women like toys to be effed. This next one just cannot take any more rejection, like it's becoming too much. I'm not sure how much more rejection I can take. I cheat, or at least I try to, because my wife has lost all interest in me despite some serious effort on my part. I've spent the better part of a decade feeling almost entirely unloved, unappreciated, and unseen. So, you really think the solution to that is cheating? Wow. So after the 8th year of this kind of treatment, I decided to take a shot at cheating after a girl, to whom I was very attracted to, replied to a whiny post not much different than this one. She was kind and sweet and loved me and showed it. We broke things off after about a year because our worldviews were just too different and it caused more turmoil than I wanted at that time in my life. But after all that, I definitely miss her. Particularly now that I've started reaching out to women's posts and various affair subs. Wow, there really are subreddits for everything. I'll get a woman to whom I'm attracted to and love her personality, and she will be there daily to chat and get to know one another for a week or two, then BAM! Ghosted. I feel like I'm just meant to be lonely and unseen, like it's just my lot in life. I pretty much stay depressed and on the verge of tears all day every day. I know I'm not everyone's type, but I think I'm at least kind of handsome. I'm definitely in good shape for my age. I pay compliments and I'm sweet and caring by nature. I feel like I should be considered a catch, I don't know. You know, it's really hard for me to feel bad for you getting constantly ghosted and constantly rejected when you're engaging in these kinds of affairs. Kinda makes it hard to believe that you're sweet and caring and all that. Here's another common nice guy comment on YouTube. How women pick their men these days. Bad boy, looks like homeless, doesn't give two shits, disloyal, my man. Meanwhile, nice guy, smart, caring, and loyal, hard pass. But m'lady, I'm such a nice guy, I'm such a gentleman, please. Alright, this next one might be having a stroke here, or is just typing so fast that they're not correcting their mistakes. And I talk to other girls. I'm actually trying with you. You rejected me. It was rude. You hung up. So F you, rude B. Go fund SoCon as dumb as you. Go find someone as dumb as you. Try closer to your age. You're wasting my friggin' time. Go to hell. I'd F your brains out and take you around the world, but you're making it seem like you don't want me. I do want why. I'd love to come take you for dinner. Or diner. Do you want that, love? Please? I'll make it up. I'm sorry. I like you. Please. I'm sorry. I want you more than anything. On God, I'll marry you. I don't know why I don't know why it's even started. You seemed like I sawed something you fint like. You seemed like I said something you don't like. Like got bored. Whatever. You don't want to go throughout California. I don't care. Good luck. I'm sure you'll find financial security, LMAO. That's enough. I get it. I'm not a bad person. I made a mistake. You shouldn't be so judgmental or take it personally. I don't even know you. You're just some 1 out of 100,000 hot girls I have on DB and you were being a rude bitch. Now I'm apologizing even though you don't deserve it. But okay, good luck. Obviously you're so bored you want to message me so you can feel right in some regards. Sad. I hope you can get the right help. Focus on yourself, maybe? That's what I do. Bro, this dude went through a whole journey in one message. This is not even a Nice Guys 180. This is like a Nice Guy 720. This dude is just spinning in circles at this point. Not to mention the atrocious spelling. And now shout out to the boyfriends who love their girlfriends unconditionally while she's still learning to love herself. Y'all are appreciated and rare. Appreciated and rare indeed, but of course the nice guy just had to reply, and after learning to love herself, she forgets that you exist. Oh, of course, the nice guy always has to put their own spin on things, and gets cheated soon. If only it doesn't backfire. We still get played though. Shout out to me for having that heart of gold even though she left me anyway. Yeah, appreciated till she loves herself again, then she's gone. And this next one swears he's not gonna do anything. Just think you're really pretty, that's all. He found me on Instagram and screenshotted a post I had from 2018. Am I the only one who thinks it's creepy that he found my Instagram to begin with? I never gave it to him. This dude was searching far and wide to dig into a post from 2018. It's a comfort movie kind of night, haha. Photo challenge, send a photo of you in PJs. WTF, how did you get that picture? I have my ways, eyes. Relax, I just saw your Instagram. Yeah, a post from 5 years ago. I never gave you my Instagram though, and it's not even connected to my profile. How did you find this? Why are you so worried? I just took your picture and Googled it. It's not that hard. Oh, now you're not replying? Jesus Christ, you women are so paranoid. I'm not gonna do anything to you. I just think you're really pretty. Fine, your loss. My dude, that's just really weird. What's some examples of your ideal first meet together / date? And would you like to with me? Normally I just grab a bite and a drink or two. Something with an outdoor patio is nice. Bonus if there's a fire pit so we can stay warm enough to hang out a bit and chat. But I'm open for anything really, as long as it's public. Well, I'm down to sit down and talk if we first walk around and talk, otherwise I feel so awkward, and I'm not a player or a sweet talker or a good talker. It's always those players and stuff who are really good at making a girl laugh and smile on the first day, because that's what they do best. And the rest of us actual real sincere nice guys aren't really great at that because we're not actors. So it's hard for us to find anyone because we suck at manufacturing chemistry like all of the players, and that is why girls get so sick of guys. Because only the players get their heart on the first date. My dude, by saying things like that, you are sabotaging your own chances. What are you doing? Anyway, I see where you're coming from, but I'm a grown-ass woman. And the gentleman replies, and that's why women say it's hard to believe a sweet, cute guy like me is single. I'd love a grown-ass woman. You don't have to be a professional actor or anything like that to get a date. Not ruining your own chances would probably help you a lot. So, I'd like to thank all of my channel members, especially Amethyst Phoenix, Cranjus McBiscuitbowl, Dark Garden, Jade Demby, Catalan Cormendi, Mike Hawk, Hold Up, Nightcrawler, Stormcloud the Wolf, Vicmeister1999, Zoe Horsham, and Miranda. You can join in the link below, and if you enjoyed it, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell, and comment what's on your mind.